Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of a failure and some lessons to learn. So, for those of you who don't know, of the two major assault rifles, AR-15 and AK-47, if you will, my favorite is the AK. There's something about the way that the AK looks that really interests me. So, the AK is derived into a bunch of different weapon platforms at that point in different calibers, just like the AR-15 is. And one of them is the RPK, the heavier barreled light machine gun version of the original AK. So I have this fun, if you will, with customizing Lego AKs at this point by throwing different attachments on them because it's Lego and you can do the same thing with regular AKs anyways. And not too long ago, I ended up making the Strike Industries handguard for AKs. You guys can check that video out. It's on a custom AK-103. Um, and then I ended up AKs are cool, but RPKs are even cooler because you can put more rounds through an RPK before it decides to destroy itself on you, basically. So I decided to set out and make a custom RPK that I liked the looks of, and I could play around with the colors just a little bit and diversify the portfolio a little bit more, if you will. So what I ended up doing is I grabbed an RPK. I built a brand new magazine for the RPK from scratch. This is chambered in 545. Hey Siri, what is an AK-74 chambered in? Okay, thank you, because that's not helping. I hate Series sometimes. What is it chambered in? I completely forgot. I think it's 545 by 39? Yes, 545 by 39. Okay, so I had it right. I completely forgot. So this is an RPK 74. This is chambered in 545 by 39. I rebuilt the magazine for it from scratch. It is a 3-wide magazine with translucent pieces in it to display cartridges inside of the magazine itself. This is during my time where I really loved translucent magazines and messing around with them and trying to get this nice, clear, plastically look to them. And this is part of that where I started that. So at that point, I then crafted a Strike Industries handguard onto the RPK receiver. So in my AK-103, the Strike Industries handguard goes up to the gas block in the front. I'm sorry, not gas block. Uh, Basically the front sight post and over the gas block. On the RPK with a little bit of a longer barrel, it actually comes out just a little bit further into the image that you're seeing here. And this is where the project fell apart for me because I was then looking for a correct stock to put on it that made it look good, correct attachments that I could put on it to make it look good, and I could not find anything to make it look like I wanted to make it look. So I scrapped the project at this point. There's no more renders of this project at this point, and one day I just sat down and I forced myself to finish the project, and what we ended up with was basically this. It's pretty identical to a couple other models of AK that I have made. I took the stock off of it just to be done with it. So I've mounted a GP30 underneath the actual handguard itself. I've two-toned the actual gun itself just a little bit to get a little bit different look. And then I took and I mounted a M4 buffer tube side folding stock with GP30 grenade saddle on it as well. Um, so this is what we've ended up with. I'm not too excited with the overall looks of this weapon. It looks okay, but it's not something that I'm really proud of. It's a failure, if you will. Even though it's a complete gun, I'm not too happy with it. So iron sights are pretty basic. We've seen all the components of this weapon before, so I'll just go through and kind of look at things so that you guys can see a little bit of how they're done. But it's not exactly something that I'm too proud of. The magazine itself, I'm super proud of. This magazine will actually go on to use in a lot of different parts. I actually used doors here because then I could take and I could angle these doors out to fit two casings side by side. They're supposed to be alternating, but it's kind of hard to do that, so I settled for the side by side look, and it still looks pretty clean. The GP30 is still mounted beneath the weapon. This is a rail-mounted GP30, which I don't think actually exists, but it's fine. It's Lego. We can do stuff like that. And then the Strike Industries handguard with the barrel running through it and the gas block up top. So, like I said, this is basically just a failure of a model. I'm not too excited with the overall looks. I really wanted to customize RPKs. I love to customize RPKs. In the future, we'll be taking a look at more customized RPKs. But this is one of them where it just kind of fell apart for me. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. I will see you guys later in another YouTube video at another time. Thanks for watching.